everybody. Welcome to Georgetown High School. Georgetown High School, home of your Georgetown Lady Eagle Volleyball. We're live here at the Eagles' Nest as the Hendrickson Hawks come in to take on your Georgetown Eagles in the battle of first place here in District 23. Your Georgetown Eagles 21-14 overall on the year, 3-0 in district play. And the Hendrickson Hawks 21-5 on the year, 3-0 in district play as well. The Georgetown Eagles, the home team tonight, black tights, Georgetown blue jerseys with black long sleeves, white numerals, white lettering on the jerseys as well. The Hawks, the visitors tonight, the black spandex, navy blue tops, Hawks in white lettering below, the gray numerals outlined in white on the back, with the gray numerals outlined in white on the front, with Hendrickson on the front of those jerseys on the left side of your floor with the no-sleeved jerseys for the Hawks. The Georgetown Eagles come in after a win over Elgin on Friday night, and they look to go to 4-0 in district play. One of these two teams will drop out of first place here tonight. There's three teams tied atop the top of the standings in District 23. The Eastview Patriots as well sit at 3-0. They take on the Pflugerville Panthers tonight in action. More importantly, something to look forward to for this Lady Eagle team. A big match here tonight, but then next week they will take on the Eastview Patriots on Tuesday night over at Eastview High School, just down Highway 29, the Battle of the San Gabriel. So join us live here. SHN will bring you all of that on the Lady Eagle Volleyball on Tuesday nights. Tomorrow night, join us at Mesquite Creek Outfitters. The Eagle Nation Coaches Show starts over there at 6 p.m. with head coach Chuck Griffin. The football team Coaches Show continues this week as the team goes on the road Friday night at A&M Consolidated and Bryan College Station. Join us there live at Tiger Stadium, if you will. If not, join us live as First Responder Broadcasting will bring you Georgetown Eagle football on Friday night, then back again Tuesday night on the road at Eastview to take for the Lady Eagles to take on the Eastview Patriots. The Hendrickson Hawks coached by head coach Latricia Bailey, assistant coaches Alexis Urch, Brett Gola, and Taylor Bachmeyer. The roster for the Hendrickson Hawks varsity team will go this way. A freshman, number 1, Eva Marie Thompson. A senior, number 2, Maya Derdarian. A senior, number 3, Christiana Reyes. A senior, number 4, Jordan Flores. A senior, number 5, Trinity Gray. A senior, number 6, Mia Perez. A senior, number 7, Mia McCurley. A senior, number 8, Cara Wynn. A senior, number 9, Cassie Rivera. A senior, number 10, Morgan Warren. A senior, number 11, Holly Jones. A junior, number 13, Malaya Bennett. A senior, number 17, Katarina Kraus. And a senior, number 20, Camilla Utenham. If there was a pattern in that, at least you saw there are a lot of seniors on this Hendrickson Hawks team. A year that they look to try to make a run, and they are a good volleyball team, ranked in the top 25 in 5A volleyball, sitting at 21-5 on the season. And so an opportunity here for both of these two teams to make a statement win, whoever comes out on top tonight. And Georgetown looks to be this is the first meeting, and understand they will meet again on the road. They will go to Hendrickson High School and take on Hendrickson later in the district rotation. A special shout out tonight as they recognize the senior Sun City Booster Club. At last count, I was told 53 Sun City Boosters, and there were still more coming in. I'm sure we're up past 55 now, but a great turnout here from the Sun City Boosters here in front of us on the near side, on the visitor side of the stands. And then and so an opportunity to thank them tonight. Bags brought over to them by the JV team. And so an awesome job of recognizing the Sun City Boosters. They are here night in and night out to support these girls. And they show up for all the sports. You can't thank them enough, Sun City Boosters, and what they do to support these student athletes here at Georgetown High School. They introduced the Hendrickson Hawks. Let's go over the Georgetown Lady Eagle roster. Head coach is Jenny Richardson in her 16th season. Assistant coaches, Shelby Good, Lacey Blissett, Kate Strahan, and Jason Allgood. Trainers here at Georgetown High School, Chad Hennessy and Vanessa Rideau. Managers for the Lady Eagle volleyball team, Sydney Wood and Abby McConnell. Principal here at Georgetown High School, one of the best, Brian Johnson. Athletic director is Jason Dean. Athletic coordinator for Georgetown High School is Coach Rhonda Farney. And Mr. Dr. Devin Pataville, the new superintendent here at Georgetown ISD. The Georgetown varsity lineup looks this way for your Georgetown Lady Eagles. A 5'8 junior libero, number 3, Reagan Ramirez. A 5'11 junior outside hitter, number 4, Molly O'Shaughnessy. A junior 5'9 outside hitter, number 5, Sadie McCauley. A 5'11 junior middle blocker, number 6, Sophia Joseph. 5'7" junior setter, number 7, Isabella Casanova. Number 8 is a 5'9" senior outside hitter, number 8, Cameron Shelton. A 5'11" sophomore setter, right side hitter, number 9, Chloe Albright. A 5'8" senior defensive specialist, number 10, Reagan Truitt. A 5'5" senior defensive specialist, number 11, McKenna Heine. A 5'5" junior defensive specialist, number 12, Briley Dew. A 6'1" junior middle blocker, number 13, Mackenzie Bernard. A 6'5" junior outside hitter, number 14, Addie Guido. A 5'11" junior setter, number 15, Allison O'Shaughnessy. A 5'10" junior outside hitter, number 16, Jaden Meisner. And a 6-foot senior middle blocker, number 19, Megan Hall. Your captains for the Lady Eagles, Cameron Shelton, Reagan Truitt, and Addie Guido. Scratches tonight, and unfortunately I found out here before the match by Coach Richardson. Chloe Albright, the sophomore, is a scratch for the rest of the year. Back on Labor Day, they had a practice, and she was hurt and will be out the rest of the season here on her sophomore year. And out currently for the team as well is 5'5" junior defensive specialist, number 12, Briley Dew. Briley Dew, a scratch tonight for your Lady Eagles as well. The Lady Eagles being introduced here as Chloe Albright. I love the fact, knowing she's out for the season, she still dresses with the team, continues to work on things she can outside of the injury, but dresses with the team, travels with them, and is a big support for all the Lady Eagle events and her teammates. And so awesome to see for the lone sophomore here on the Georgetown Eagle varsity team. They finish up some of the announcements here as McKenna Heine just announced. Here is Briley Dew. She is, like I said, an injury scratch tonight as well. Briley Dew out. Here is Mackenzie Bernard. Up next will be Miss Addie Guido. The Lady Eagles, a long stretch of home games, which means one thing towards the end of the season, a long stretch of road games for the Lady Eagles to return in kind as they will head toward the district run at the end of the season, as they will have to run it on the road. And so doing a good job of staying ahead of that, getting the wins at home when you want to get them, and making it where then when you go on the road, any win is a steal when you try to answer that dual breakup there between two teams. Megan Hall being introduced. After this, we'll get ready for tonight's national anthem. I believe one of the high school choir students will sing it. We'll bring you the national anthem brought to you by the United States Air Force Band. It's have a hard time picking up all the signal in here and want to bring you the best we can. And so we'll take a quick break. When we come back, the Star Spangled Banner, it's not tonight's starting match. Right back with Lady Eagle Volleyball here on the SHN Sports Network. Back here live, Georgetown High School. We get things underway. The Hendrickson Hawks, the Georgetown Lady Eagles set to do battle here in District 23 play live at Georgetown High School. As the Lady Eagles will be on the right side here in set number 1. Typically they open up with the serve. The Lady Hawks on the floor. We'll try to get those. Some of the long hair cover up the numbers, so it makes it difficult. So we got to go down and figure it out. But on the floor for the Lady Hawks we see right now is number 6, Mia Perez, number 9, Cassie Rivera, number 10, Morgan Warren, number 7, Mia McCurley. On the front row, can't see her number, covered up by her beautiful hair on the back. And then on the back row, one of them standing sideways. We'll try to catch both of those numbers there here in a minute. It's got to be number 20. That's Camilla Utenham. And then across there is number... Just 1 second. For the Lady Eagles to start things out on the front row, Sophia Joseph, Molly O'Shaughnessy, and Addie Guido. On the back row, Mackenzie Bernard, Issa Casanova, and Sadie McCauley. And now the libero, Reagan Ramirez, will rotate in for Mackenzie Bernard on the back row, as Issa Casanova will open up the scoring, or the serving, here for the Lady Eagles tonight as we start off match number 1, Lady Eagle Volleyball. Brought to you by First Responder Broadcasting. Casanova's jump serve across the net. Played up from the middle of the back row. Jump set to the far side. The swing dug up by Ramirez. Good dig there. Casanova's second ball. Back row attack by McCauley. Deep shot. Played up front. Set quick at the net. The attack is down and for the kill for the Lady Hawks by number 7. That's Mia McCurley. Give her her first kill of the night. And back to serve will be number 10. That is Morgan Warren, a senior. From the near side, the high toss jump serve from Warren all the way back and out just long. So the first serve attempt for the Hawks is a service error. Gives the point to the Georgetown Lady Eagles on the side out. And that'll make it 1-1 here as Molly O'Shaughnessy will drop back to serve. Middle of the back row, the jump serve from Molly. Floats over, played up by the libero, number 4, Jordan Flores. The right side attack, dug up by O'Shaughnessy. Casanova sets it to the right side. Guido's attack and kill off the arms of number 10, Morgan Warren. First swing and first kill for Addie Guido. Gives the point to Georgetown in a 2-1 lead. O'Shaughnessy will get the sign from Coach Richardson. Her jump serve across the way. Set to the far side. The tip over, played up by Casanova. Ramirez will have the second touch to the near side. Sadie McCauley will hit it deep, played up by the Hawks. Quick set, nice tight set at the net, but played over. Guido reads it, near side to McCauley. Her swing off the block and down for the kill. Sadie McCauley's first kill of the night. And Georgetown with an early 3-1 lead here in set number 1. Number 6, Mia Perez, appears to be the player on the far side back row for the Lady Hawks. Hard to read that number. She stays sideways and her back number covered up by the hair. Her pass up to the net, overpass, played at the net. It'll be a Georgetown point as Joseph will get the kill, but it goes off of the setter, number 10, Warren, as she closed the net and played it up above the net from a jumping position. So a back row attack there. 4-1, Georgetown leads it. Float serve back. Flores plays it up, set to the far side. The tip over again, read by McCauley. Set by Casanova, quick set in the middle. Joseph blocked at the net. Casanova reads it. Ramirez back set to McCauley. Her hit into the net. The hitting error for the Lady Eagles gives the side out back to the Hawks. And a substitution here is number 3, Christiana Reyes, checks in for the Hawks. Out comes number 20, Utenham. Cameron Shelton. Ramirez will receive the serve. Near side, McCauley. She'll get the kill off of the block. Another kill for Sadie McCauley. Her second of the ball game. Third kill for the Lady Eagles. Side out back to Georgetown. 5-2 lead now for the Eagles here in set number 1. Reagan Ramirez will go back to serve as Joseph comes off on the back row. Mackenzie Bernard on the front row for the Lady Eagles. Ramirez serve, nice and deep. Flores plays it up. Quick set at the net. Kill from the middle spot there. Nice swing by number 7. That's Mia McCurley, her second kill of the ball game. And the side out back to Hendrickson, 5-3 now. Georgetown leads by 2 as McCurley back to serve for the Hawks. Katarina Kraus on the front row for the Hawks. We missed that substitution. Back set for Guido on the far side. The kill down the line is just wide. So the hitting error there for the Eagles. Point to Hendrickson, and they trail now 4-5 here in set number 1. McCurley to serve again for Hendrickson. Flat-footed serve from the middle of the back row. Molly O'Shaughnessy up to Casanova, sit near side McCauley. Off the block, kill for McCauley, her third of the set. Side out back to Georgetown, 6-4. They lead it by 2 as Allison O'Shaughnessy comes in for Isa Casanova on the back row, or the front row for the Georgetown Lady Eagles. Back to serve, number 14, Addie Guido. The 6'5 junior. Commit to the University of Texas this summer. Guido gets ready for her first serve. Jump serve sent over. Nice hard serve. Set to the far side. The attack dug up by Ramirez. Allison O'Shaughnessy to the back row attack by Molly. Off the block, dug up there by Warren. Over to the far side, another attack, and it's going to find the floor off the Georgetown block. A nice kill there for the Lady Hawks. Cannot read her number at all. I'm so sorry. I don't know if it's 8 Cara Wynn, or if it's Mia Perez. It's got to be Cara Wynn, number 8. It's hard to read that gray number as it's bottled up. Served by the Hawks. They trail 5-6. Guido back row attack off the block. Dug up there by Flores. Nice dig. And Cara Wynn hits it into the net. Hitting error gives the point to Georgetown, and the lead back to 2 now, 7-5. Sadie McCauley back to serve for the Lady Eagles. Lead it by 2 here in set number 1. McCauley's jump serve. Middle there. Flores plays it up, but unaway from a touch. Nice ace there by Sadie McCauley. First ace of the set, and the Eagles lead it by 3, 8-5. McCauley near side of the back row. Will toss it up in the jump serve. Sends it over. Nice and deep near side. Played up to the net. Another ace there off the hands of number 6, Mia Perez. 2 in a row for McCauley. And the Eagles have the 9-5 lead, largest lead of the set now, 9-5, 4 points. McCauley will get the sign from Coach Richardson. McCauley served nice and deep near side, played up, set by Warren. The attack by Wynn, Guido with the dig. O'Shaughnessy to the back row to McCauley. It's off the net, played up by the Hawks. Flores will get the touch over to Wynn on the far side. Off the block, dug up there by McCauley. Set on the slide by Bernard, but it's into the net on the hitting error. Side out back to the Hawks, and they cut the lead to 3 now, 6-9. In comes Utenham for number 3, Christiana Reyes. And back to serve is number 8, Cara Wynn. Wynn serve across the middle, Guido. And off of her, nice ace there for Cara Wynn, their first ace of the set. 9-7 now. Georgetown leads by 2. Mackenzie Bernard, Allison O'Shaughnessy, and Molly O'Shaughnessy on the front row. Ramirez, Guido, and McCauley on the back row for the Lady Eagles. Cara Wynn to serve again. Ramirez will play this one up. Allison O'Shaughnessy keeps it alive. Molly will have to do a cut shot and can't do it. So an error there on the Lady Eagles. Gives the point to Hendrickson. They cut the lead back to 1 now. 8-9 as Cara Wynn drops back to serve again. Wynn into the net for service error number 2 for the Hawks. And that side out gives the point back to Georgetown as Mackenzie Bernard will drop back to serve. Sophia Joseph on the front row. And the libero Reagan Ramirez will step off for the Lady Eagles as Mackenzie Bernard drops back to serve. The 6'1 junior, her serve nice off the tip of the net. Wynn up to the front. A little free ball sent over. Bernard up to Allison O'Shaughnessy. Near side to Molly. The attack and the kill. Oh, my. That was on the line if you ever saw one, and it's called out by the line judge from Hendrickson. So the hitting error given to Molly O'Shaughnessy there. That's where you wish you had some replay going. But 9-10 now. Hendrickson trails it by 1. The libero Jordan Flores back to serve for the Hawks. Flores jump serve played up by Guido to Allison. Set on the slide to Joseph off the Hawk block. Out of bounds kill for Sophia Joseph. Her first kill of the set and the match. 6th kill on the set for the Lady Eagles as Allison O'Shaughnessy will check out. Isa Casanova back in, back to serve. And Georgetown leads it 11-9 here in set number 1. Casanova gets the sign from Coach Richardson. The jump serve for Casanova from the far side. Sends it across. Utenham has to chase it down. Win from the back row. Attack dug up by Ramirez. Casanova set near side. Molly O'Shaughnessy tips it deep. Played up by the Hawks. Set to the far side. The swing. Dig by Ramirez. Great dig. But Casanova can't get to it. Out of play as it went over towards the stands. Nice attack and kill on the far side for the Lady Hawks. I believe it was number 6. Mia Perez on the kill. Side out back to the Hawks, and they trail it by 1 now, 10-11. That's Camilla Utenham back to serve for Hendrickson. She knows the high toss. She'll set it up and hit it across into the net. 2 service attempts in a row for Utenham, and she hits service errors. That's the third of the set for the Lady Hawks. Ball back over to the Lady Eagles, and a 2-point lead now, 12-10, as Molly O'Shaughnessy will drop back to serve for the Lady Eagles. O'Shaughnessy's jump serve. Nice and far side. Set at the hand by Utenham off the block. Kind of a miss hit there by McCurley, but she'll get the kill. And the side out to Hendrickson. They'll lead it by 1, 12-11. Utenham off. And Christiana Reyes on for the Lady Hawks. Back to serve here for the Hawks is Reyes. 11-12 here in set number 1. Reyes serve over. Ramirez up to Isa Casanova. Set to the near side. Sadie McCauley. Kill! Sadie McCauley's on a fire for this Lady Eagle team. 4 kills here in set number 1. She had a night the other night against Elgin. 7 or 8 kills on the night for McCauley there. So far tonight, 4 here in set number 1. Side out back to Georgetown. And they lead it by 2, 13-11. Reagan Ramirez to serve. Near side jump serve. Deep floater off of Flores. A scramble, Utenham. Flores hits it over. Nice recovery there by Jordan Flores. Set to the far side. Guido's attack and a kill. Addie Guido. That'll be her 2nd kill of the night. 8th kill in the set for the Lady Eagles. Make it the 7th for the Lady Eagles. 14-11. They lead it by 3 again. Mackenzie Bernard back on the front row. Joseph off in the back row. Reagan Ramirez serving. The libero for the Lady Eagles in the bright red jersey tonight. Floater over Flores off another player, and then Flores another free ball sent over. Molly O'Shaughnessy up to Casanova, near side McCauley, her attack. Flores will dig that one. Utenham sets it quick in the middle. McCurley blocked at the net, and that'll be a point for Georgetown. 15-11, Georgetown leads it by 4, and that'll draw a timeout from Latricia Bailey, the head coach for the Hendrickson Hawks. We'll take it with them. First Responder Broadcasting brings you Lady Eagle Volleyball here on the SHN Network. Quick timeout, more Lady Eagle Volleyball after this. Back here at Georgetown High School. Lady Eagles lead it by 4, 15-11. The Sun City Boosters getting it going here in the gym. We're going to try to get this crowd mic figured out, and I think I got it now. We'll see if you can pick up some of these noises here. We're going to turn it up a little bit. So you hear some of the noises of the game as Georgetown continues to serve up by 4. Reagan Ramirez will serve it across. Win up to Utenham. Backside tip by number 17, Kraus. Dug up. Guido's attack off the block. Kill! Addie Guido. Her 3rd kill of the set. And the Eagles have their largest lead, 16-11, here in set number 1. Katarina Kraus on the front row with McCurley and Utenham. She had the tip over, but a good read by Ramirez. Her serve, nice and deep. Flores off her arms. Ace for Reagan Ramirez, 3rd ace of the set for the Lady Eagles, and they lead it by 6. They continue to grow in their largest lead here in the first set, 17-11. Ramirez will continue her rotation back behind the service line. Gets the sign from Coach Richardson. The jump serve from Ramirez. Nice floater. Flores gets a touch on it. Utenham. And now Kraus, her attack, long and out. Oh, my goodness. And it's going to be overruled by the up ref, and I appreciate it. the line judge from Hendrickson on the far side, on the Hendrickson side of the court, called it in. And coach was standing right beside it. So a hitting error there gives the point to Georgetown, overruled by the up official. And now a 7-point lead, 18-11. Ramirez, jump serve for the Lady Eagles, floats it over. Flores up to Utenham. Quick set to the far side, win, roll shot. Reagan Ramirez digs it up. Casanova near side, McCauley, another kill. Sadie McCauley, 5 kills here in set number 1 for the Lady Eagles. And a lead up to 8 now, 19-11. Here in set number 1, Sadie McCauley, another awesome night. Starting off here for the Lady Eagles, 5 kills already in the match. Ramirez's serve, floats it over nice and deep. Cara Wynn plays it up. Utenham sets it backside to Kraus. Hit across Casanova. Ramirez to Guido. The attack dug up. Nice dig there by Utenham. Flores will have the second touch to Cara Wynn, and she'll have the kill there for the Lady Hawks. Side out back to the Hawks, and they break the run there by the Lady Eagles. 12-19. Hawks trail by 7 as Mia McCurley will drop back to serve again for the Lady Hawks from Hendrickson. McCurley flat-footed approach, floats one over. Molly O'Shaughnessy up to Casanova, back set to Guido, the big swing, the kill! Addie Guido, another big kill, her 4th of the set. Gives the ball right back to Georgetown, the lead back to 8 now, 20-12. Allison O'Shaughnessy on, Issa Casanova off, and Addie Guido will drop to the back to serve for Georgetown here, leading by 8. Guido will get the sign from Coach Richardson, the jump serve from Guido. Sent across, played up. Utenham sets to the far side. Cara Wynn, kill. Nice kill there by Cara Wynn. Got to see the trend going there between McCurley and Cara Wynn as Kraus will come off. And number 3, Christiana Reyes comes back onto the back row to serve for Hendrickson. They trail it 13-20 here in set number 1. Nope, different server now. It'll be number 6. That is Mia Perez serving. Molly O'Shaughnessy will roll one over. Set at the net by Utenham. Cara Wynn, kill at the net in the middle there. And the point to the Lady Hawks, and that'll draw a timeout from head coach Jenny Richardson. 14-20. Hendrickson trails by 6 here in set number 1 to your Georgetown Lady Eagles. Quick timeout. Lady Eagle Volleyball continues on the SHN Network. Out of the timeout, Georgetown leads by 6 here in set number 1, 20-14. Serve by Perez. Back slide hit by Bernard, dug up at the net. Bernard will tip one over there, and the Hawks reset. Utenham in a middle set there to a new player on the floor. That is number 9. That's Cassie Rivera. She gets the kill there. Point to the Hawks, and they trail by 5 now, 15-20. On the front row is Cara Wynn, Utenham, and Cassie Rivera. On the back is Flores, Reyes, and Perez. Slide to Mackenzie Bernard. She'll get the attack dug up by Flores. Cara Wynn will roll one over. McCauley to Allison O'Shaughnessy. Back to McCauley. The attack off the Hawk block. That's got to be a lift, and it's called there on Utenham. Another kill for McCauley. That's 6 in the set. Side out back to Georgetown. And the lead back to 6 now, 21-15. As Sadie will drop back to serve for the Lady Eagles. 21-15 here in set number 1. Georgetown has the lead, and McCauley the jump serve near side. Floats it over deep on the far side, played up. Set at Utenham, backward to Cara Wynn. Blocked at the net, but out of bounds off the block of Molly O'Shaughnessy. And so a kill there for the Hawks, their 9th of the set. Gives the side out back to the Hawks. Cara Wynn will drop back to serve, trailing by 5, 16-21. Serve across, Guido. Allison O'Shaughnessy, a second touch, back row by McCauley. The attack off the block, dug up there by Wynn. Warren sets it up, the tip over from Utenham, but she's into the net. So the net violation will give the ball back over to Georgetown. The lead back to 6 now, 22-16. And I apologize, I was calling Utenham number 10. That is Morgan Warren, the setter. I apologize. Utenham is number 20. She's back on the front row. She's the one that was into the net there for the Hawks. 22-16 as Mackenzie Bernard serves for Georgetown. Her serve into the net. First service error of the set for the Lady Eagles. Gives it right back over to Hendrickson. And Jordan Flores, the libero, will drop back for the Hawks. 17-22. Hendrickson trails by 5 to your Lady Eagles. Flores on the far side. The jump serve by Flores. Floater sent over. McCauley to Allison O'Shaughnessy. Still send the second ball over to save it from an error. The attack by Utenham is down and in for the kill. 10th kill of the set for the Hawks. And the lead now cut to 4, 18-22. Georgetown leads it by 4 as the Hawks serve here in set number 1. Flores, the jump serve. McCauley over past the net. Flores up to Warren. Back row attack by Carl Wynn into the net. The hitting error by Wynn gives the point to Georgetown, and their lead is up to 5 again, 23-18. And here comes Isa Casanova back in for Allison O'Shaughnessy. Casanova will drop back to serve for Georgetown. 2 points away from taking set number 1. Casanova moves to the far side of the back row. She gets ready to serve it. 23-18 here in set 1. Casanova's jump serve floats deep. Carl Wynn up to Warren. Set to the far side. Utenham's attack and a kill on the near sideline. Ramirez looks up at Molly O'Shaughnessy like, should have been there. But in comes number 17, Katarina Kraus. Out goes number 6, Mia Perez for the Hawks. 19-23. As Morgan Warren back to serve, floats one over. Ramirez up to Casanova, near side to Guido. The attack, the kill, Addie Guido. Give her another kill. That's 5 in the set for the big junior. 12 kills in the set by the Lady Eagles, and they are a set point away now, 24-19. As Molly O'Shaughnessy gets ready to serve for the Lady Eagles. O'Shaughnessy's jump serve, nice and short. Flores plays it up. Warren back set. Utenham's attack dug up there by Molly O'Shaughnessy. Back over to the Hawks. Warren will reset again. Backside Utenham tip into the net. Hitting error. First set, Georgetown. 25-19. Georgetown takes set 1 over the Hendrickson Hawks. Quick timeout. We take our break as they switch sides. Georgetown Lady Eagle Volleyball continues here on the SHN Network. back here live, Georgetown High School. The Lady Eagles win set number 1, 25-19 over the Hendrickson Hawks. As we get set for set number 2. Utenham, Warren, and McCurley on the front row. Flores replaces number 9, Cassie Rivera, on the back row, along with number 6. That is Mia Perez, and number 8, Cara Wynn. For the Lady Eagles, it'll be McCurley, Bernard, and Casanova on the back row. Front row will be Guido, Molly O'Shaughnessy, and Sophia Joseph. Bernard will come off on the back row for the libero, Reagan Ramirez. And we will go to set number 2. Jordan Flores, the libero for the Hawks, will open up serving for Hendrickson. Jordan Flores, near side back row. The jump serve sent over. Molly O'Shaughnessy up to Casanova. Set far side. Addie Guido attack. Kill! Addie Guido. Stay hot, young lady. 6 kills on the night. 1 here in the second set. 5 in set number 1. The Lady Eagles get the first side out, and Molly O'Shaughnessy will drop back to serve, leading it 1-0 here in the second set. O'Shaughnessy's jump serve across the way. Perez plays it up. Warren near side. Utenham blocked at the net. Dug up by Perez. Warren back to Utenham. Her attack. Dug up by Ramirez. Casanova will set it to Guido. The tip over. Played up by Flores. The Hawks reset. Warren jump serve. Back set to Cara Wynn. Played up by Molly. Near our far side to McCauley. And blocked at the net. Mia McCurley with a beautiful block there on the attack by Sadie McCauley. And that'll give the point to the Hawks on the side out. 1-1 here in set number 2. Off for the Hawks is number 6, Mia Perez. On is Maya Derdarian for the Hawks. Jump served by Warren. Played up from Molly to Casanova, far side. McCauley's kill for Sadie McCauley. She's got 7 on the night. And the Eagles get the ball back 2-1. They lead it here in set number 2. Joseph will check out. Bernard back on the front row, and Reagan Ramirez on the back row for Joseph. Reagan Ramirez, the libero, to serve. Her jump serve across. Cara Wynn up to Warren. Jump set quick at the net, off the block. Flores saves it for the Hawks. Reset. Warren back set to Utenham. And her kill just inside the back row. Nice kill there for Utenham. Gives the ball back over to Hendrickson. 2-2 the score here in set number 2. Now on number 3, Christiana Reyes. Camilla Utenham steps off on the back row. Reyes to serve. Her serve over. Molly O'Shaughnessy up to Issa. To Guido. Her attack. Flores with a beautiful dig. Warren set to the near side. Cara Wynn's tip over. Casanova reads it. Ramirez back pass to McCauley. Her tip over. Cara Wynn dives into the net to scramble for it. And a beautiful kill there by Sadie McCauley. Give her credit on the kill. Her second of the set. 8th of the night. And Casanova will come off. Allison O'Shaughnessy on the front row to set, and Addie Guido back to serve for the Lady Eagles, leading it 3-2. Guido near side back line, jump serve. Cara Wynn up to Warren. Quick set at the net. Barely tipped over by McCurley. Eagles set, back set to Molly O'Shaughnessy. Kill off Flores. Molly O'Shaughnessy, her first kill of the night, a back row attack. Gives the point to Georgetown, 4-2 lead here in set number 2. Nice change of pace there by Allison O'Shaughnessy. The back set to the back row attack from twin sister Molly. And the kill off of the libero, Jordan Flores, as she dove towards the near line. Got a touch on it, but into the stands for the kill for Molly. Guido to serve again. The jump serve from the near side. Cara Wynn up to Warren. She'll jump set it. Second touch over. Guido reads it. Bernard will play it over, but it's too strong and out of play. And so that'll give the side out back to the Hawks. Nice read there by Warren. Everything she does on a set is a jump set. And right there, she goes up high and plays a quick touch over on touch number 2. And gets the point back for Hendrickson. 3-4. They trail it as McCurley serves. Ramirez up to Allison O'Shaughnessy. Back set to Guido. Back row attack dug up by Warren. Brazel back set to McCurley. Her attack is long and out. Hitting error there for Mia McCurley. Gives the point back to Georgetown. 5-3. They lead it here in the second set. Sadie McCauley back to serve. Her jump serve across the way. Middle of the back row to Reyes. Warren plays it up. The attack from the back row, blocked at the net. And now a scramble there and a great block. Mackenzie Bernard read the tip by Carl Wynn and sends it deep. And the point to Georgetown. Nice block there by the junior middle blocker, Mackenzie Bernard. Georgetown 6-3 lead now here in set number 2. Sadie McCauley continues her serve. Far side jump serve. Sends it across the way. Played up at the net. Overpass and dunked back down by Molly O'Shaughnessy. Nice kill there by Molly. And that'll draw a timeout from Coach Bailey for the Lady Hawks. 7-3. Georgetown leads it here in set number 2. Quick timeout. Georgetown Lady Eagle Volleyball continues in just a moment. Back out of the timeout. Georgetown a 4-point lead here in set number 2 over Hendrickson. Georgetown took set number 1, 25-19. Lead it here in set number 2, 7-3. Sadie McCauley set to serve again for the Lady Eagles. McCauley floats it across. Carl Wynn. Up to Warren, back to Wynn. The attack off the block. Find it there for the kill. Nice swing by Carl Wynn. And the point back to the Lady Hawks. They'll get the serve back as Derdarian comes out. Back to serve will be number 6, Mia Perez for the Hawks. 4-7, they trail by 3. Mia Perez. Send it over. Guido up to Allison O'Shaughnessy. Back row attack by McCauley. Dug up there by Perez. Warren will set it near side to Carl Wynn, but it's into the net. Hitting error for Carl Wynn. And the Lady Eagles get the point and the ball back. 8-4, lead it by 4. As Ramirez will step off. Joseph back on the front row. And Mackenzie Bernard back to serve for the Lady Eagles. Up by 4 here in set number 2. Bernard serve. Nice and deep. Flores will play it up. Warren the jump set right in the back row attack. Carl Wynn will tip it over. Eagles read it. Molly O'Shaughnessy's roll shot off the block and down. Molly O'Shaughnessy, her 3rd kill of the set. Gives the Lady Eagles the point. 9-4, they lead it by 5. Bernard back to serve again for the Lady Eagles. Gets the sign from Coach Richardson. Sends it across the way. Perez to Carl Wynn to the near side. Tipped over. And a nice read there by number 9, Cassie Rivera. She sends it over the left-handed tip. Gets the point on the kill there. 3rd kill of the set for the Lady Hawks. They get the ball back. Trail it by 4, 5-9. Carl Wynn back to serve. Mia Perez, or Christiana Reyes comes out. And number 20, Utenham back on. Back row set up for Guido. Flat-footed attack sent over. The Hawks will send it to Utenham. Molly O'Shaughnessy up to Allison. Quick set in the middle. Joseph off the block, dug up by Carl Wynn. Flores the second touch near side Utenham. She'll roll one over. Ramirez with a beautiful dig. The middle tip over by Joseph. Give her the kill. What a timely play by Joseph. Quick set by Allison O'Shaughnessy. Gives Sophia her 2nd kill of the night, 1st of the set. And the point to the Lady Eagles, and they lead it back again by 5 as Isa Casanova back on to serve in the back row. Allison O'Shaughnessy off for the Lady Eagles. 10-5 here in set number 2. Georgetown leads it. Isa serve, sent over, cross court, Carl Wynn. Up to Warren, set to the near side, Utenham swing, blocked at the net, and off the touch. Nice block by Sophia Joseph. Her name 2 times in a row there. She gets the shove recognition from her teammates. And a big block there by Joseph on Utenham. 11-5, Georgetown leads it. Casanova set to serve again. Deep serve there. Played up, Warren will back set. And a free ball sent over by Rivera. Played up from McCauley. Casanova far side to Molly O'Shaughnessy. Overplay at the net. Joseph tips it, but it's played off. It's a net violation on the Lady Hawks. Called on number 20, Camilla Utenham. Well, that'll give the Georgetown Lady Eagles the point. The largest lead of set number 2, 12-5. Isa Casanova continues her serve here for the Lady Eagles. Deep serve over. Carl Wynn up to Warren. Quick set at the net, the tip over, played up, and now a dot by Sophia Joseph. Another beautiful play there by Joseph. Give her credit on the kill. And the point to Georgetown. Lead back now up to 8, largest of set number 2. Casanova on a run here for the Lady Eagles. 25-19 in the first set, 13-5 here in the second set. Win up to Warren. Back set off the net, got some help from the net, changed the direction of the ball. And a kill there for number 9, Cassie Rivera. She'll come off. The libero Flores back to serve, and McCurley back onto the front row for the Lady Hawks. 6-13. Hendrickson trails it. Here in set 2 is Jordan Flores, the libero, back to serve for the Hawks. From the near side, the jump serve by Flores. Into the net, service error by Flores. First one of the set for the Hawks, 4th of the night. Gives the point back to Georgetown. Amalia O'Shaughnessy back to serve, 14-6. Georgetown leads it. O'Shaughnessy's jump serve played over there. Set to the near side. Utenham swing is long and out. Hitting error there by Utenham. Gives the point to Georgetown. Now the biggest lead of the set will draw the second timeout of set number 2 by head coach Bailey for Hendrickson, and we'll take it with them, 15-6. Georgetown leads Hendrickson here in set number 2. Quick timeout. Lady Eagle Volleyball continues in a moment. Out of the second timeout called here in set number 2 by head coach Bailey. Georgetown leads it 15-6 and has a 1-set lead. Molly O'Shaughnessy, Addie Guido on the front row for the Lady Eagles. Correction, that is not. That's Giuseppe. Molly just served. The play at the net. There's going to be a net violation here. It's going to be on number 10, Warren. On the overpass from the serve from O'Shaughnessy. So I apologize. It's Joseph on the front row with McCauley and Guido. Molly O'Shaughnessy serves now with a 10-point lead, 16-6 here in the second set. Serve across the way. A scramble there by Warren. Nice job to get the second ball over. Casanova sets far side. Sadie McCauley attack dug by Kara Wynn. Flores near side to Utenham. Her big swing across the way. Reagan Ramirez, a great dig. Molly O'Shaughnessy up to McCauley. Near far side attack. Nice play there. Dug up by Utenham. Flores back to Utenham. Her swing. Ramirez ready for it. Plays it up to Casanova. Set far side. Sadie McCauley. Kill! Sadie McCauley having herself a night. 3rd kill of the set. 9th of the night. And Georgetown leads it by 11. 17-6. Back and forth there. Great plays on the Hawk side of the ball by Utenham and by Warren. But a good kill by Sadie McCauley, and Molly O'Shaughnessy serves again. Carl Wynn up to Warren. She'll jump set to the near side. Utenham into the block. Guido will get the second touch back up. Battle at the net, but a net violation called there on Sophia Joseph. That'll get the side out back to the Hawks, and they'll get the point. 7-17 now. They trail by 10. Back on is Dardarian. She'll replace number 6, Mia Perez. Back to serve is Morgan Warren. 7-17. Hendrickson trails by 10 as Warren puts it into play. Ramirez up to Casanova. Back set. Addie Guido into the block. And a kill at the net there for the Lady Hawks. 8-17. Georgetown leads it by 9 here in set number 2. Warren's jump serve sends it across. It's deep. Molly O'Shaughnessy up to Casanova. Set far side. McCauley's tip over. And a kill there as Warren is dropped back. Another kill for McCauley, 4 on the set, 10 on the night, and the Eagles get the ball back and a 10-point lead again, 18-8. Joseph off on the back row, Bernard on, and Reagan Ramirez, the libero, back to serve for the Lady Eagles. Ramirez gets the sign, the jump serve, sent across. Flores up to Warren, jump serve to the net, or set to this side. Dardarian. Ramirez with a one-handed dig on that. She had to lay out nearly halfway across the floor. A nice kill there for Dardarian. For the Hawks, they'll get the ball back. The lead cut to 9 now for Georgetown, 18-9. Georgetown leads set number 2 Back to serve will be Christiana Reyes as Utenham checks out for the Hawks. Christiana Reyes tosses it up. A little jump serve sent over. Molly O'Shaughnessy to Casanova. Back set to Guido. Big swing. Kill on the line. Blocked me once. Not going to do it again in a row. And Addie Guido, another kill. Her second of the set, 7 of the night. And back to a 10-point lead, 19-9. Casanova off. Allison O'Shaughnessy on the front row to set for Georgetown. Addie Guido back to serve. Guido's jump serve, middle of the back row, floats it over. Set to the near side. Cara Wynn tries to attack, dug up by Ramirez. Sadie McCauley, a little roll shot, punched over. Battle for it, and Flores gets a second touch. And Dordearden hits it into the block. Bernard saves it and sends it back over. The Hawks reset. Quick set in the middle. Nice dig there on the back row by Molly O'Shaughnessy. McCauley's attack. Dug up by Flores. Warren set near side. Cara Wynn into the block and down. Dig by Flores. Battle at the net. McKenzie tips it over. The Hawks reset. Flores backside to Cara Wynn. Into the block. Hawks reset. Flores back to Cara Wynn. Off the block. Dug up by Ramirez. Allison O'Shaughnessy will set it back row. Molly tip over. Dug up by Cara Wynn. Warren tries to dump it over on the second touch. The error there by Warren. And a back and forth play. Great volleyball between these two teams. And Georgetown comes out with a point off of the missed touch there by Morgan Warren. 20-9, Georgetown leads it by 11. Guido to continue her serve. Jump serve from Guido, nice and deep. Flores up to Warren. Quick set in the middle, the attack, long and out. Hitting error for Mia McCurley. And the lead up to 12, largest lead of set number 2 for the Eagles, 21-9. And here comes Addie Guido again to serve for the Eagles. Guido's jump serve, Flores. Warren will go back and get it behind the 10-foot row, set it up to Cara Wynn, into the block, Kinsey, Bernard, Allison O'Shaughnessy there for the block. And the point to Georgetown, 22-9. What a job by Mackenzie Bernard and Allison O'Shaughnessy. Cara Wynn hits right into it, the block for Georgetown, 22-9. They lead it by 13. Guido gets the sign from Coach Richardson, the jump serve. Dropped in there, Flores. Up to Warren, set to Cara Wynn. She'll have to roll one, but into the block. Flores plays it up. Warren will set it far side to Dearden. Off the block at the net. Bernard to O'Shaughnessy. Back to Bernard. Flores to a diving save by Warren. A free ball sent over. Georgetown resets. Sadie McCauley into the block. Nice block there. Durderian gets the block. Excited is she as she blocks McCauley's attack there. And the side out breaks the run by the Lady Eagles. 10-22. Georgetown leads by 12 as Mia McCurley drops back to serve for the Hawks. McCurley's flat-footed serve from the middle of the back row. Floater over Guido up to Allison. Set to McCauley. The attack dug up by Warren. Perez will play it up to the net, but too far close to the net and unable to get a good touch on it for the Hawks. Was number 9, Cassie Rivera. So the point to Georgetown on the side out, and Georgetown has the 13-point lead again, 23-10. Sadie McCauley back to serve. Jump serve from McCauley, comes near side. Cara Wynn. Warren will back set it. Durderian will play it over. Allison O'Shaughnessy to Ramirez. Allison O'Shaughnessy's attack, dug up by Warren. Flores has the second touch near side. Cara Wynn, her roll shot into the block. A scramble for it, but unable to get to it. So a kill there for Cara Wynn. Gives the point back to the Hawks. 11-23, Georgetown leads by 12. Number 6, Mia Perez back in. Maya Durderian checks out for the Hawks. Perez sends it across. Guido up to Allison O'Shaughnessy. Dumps the second one over. Read by Perez. Near side, Cara Wynn off the block for another kill. Nice play there by Cara Wynn. And that'll draw a timeout from head coach Jenny Richardson. 23-12, Georgetown leads it by 11 here in set number 2. Lady Eagle Volleyball continues after this. timeout by head coach Jenny Richardson. Georgetown has the 11-point lead here in set number 2, 23-12. The serve comes from the Hawks. Across the way, Guido up to Allison O'Shaughnessy, set to the far side. Molly's attack off of Flores, a good kill there for Molly O'Shaughnessy, and it'll be set point for the Lady Eagles. Fourth kill of the set for Molly O'Shaughnessy. She had none in the first set. 4 here in set number 2, and Mackenzie Bernard will drop back to serve as Sophia Joseph comes on in the front row for Georgetown. 24-12, Bernard serve across the way. Over battle at the net, a tip over, and Allison sends it right back over. The Hawks reset, jump set near side. Cara Wynn, good save by Joseph. The Hawks will reset up the free touch. Set at the net, a tip over. Allison O'Shaughnessy reads it. McCauley back set all the way to Molly, but it's too far up, close to the net, and Molly O'Shaughnessy able to get a good touch on it. And that'll be a side out over to the Lady Hawks. Megan Ramirez back onto the back row for Bernard. Christiana Reyes will check out. Camilla Utenham back on for the Hawks on the front row. Cara Wynn to serve. Across the way, McCauley up to Allison O'Shaughnessy. Far side to Molly. The attack off the block. Guido up to Allison O'Shaughnessy. Back threat to Joseph. Blocked at the net by number 9, Cassie Rivera. Nice block there by the senior middle blocker. Gives the point to Hendrickson, and they cut the lead back to 10 now, 14-24. And Coach Richardson doesn't like it. She'll take her second timeout of the set. 24-14, Georgetown leads it by 10 here in set number 2. First Responder Broadcasting brings you Lady Eagle Volleyball live here on the SHN Network. Back in just a minute. Back out of the timeout, we go back to action. 14-24. Hendrickson serves to keep it alive. Up to Allison, far side. Molly O'Shaughnessy off the block and down. Warren with the block for the Hawks. Cut the lead back to 9 now. 15-24. Serve over. McCauley up to Allison O'Shaughnessy. Set far side. Molly's attack dug up there at the net. Warren sets it near side. Utenham. Guido with a good touch. So Joseph keeps it alive. Molly O'Shaughnessy's roll shot. Flores up to Warren. Set back row. Cara Wynn. Her attack dug up by McCauley. Allison will set it far side to Molly. Her attack. Jordan Flores with a nice dig there. Pass up near side. The tip over. That went over the antenna but not called. And now the Eagles reset. Back row attack. Sadie McCauley. And it's going to play to the far side. Warren keeps it in play. A free shot sent over by the Hawks, and it's out. And the hitting error there by number 9, Cassie Rivera, gives set number 2 to the Georgetown Lady Eagles. 25-15. Georgetown wins it here in set number 2. We'll take a timeout and come back with set number 3 here in just a moment. Georgetown Lady Eagle Volleyball in a moment continues on the SHN Network. back here in between the sets. You see on the screen, number 4, Jordan Flores for the Hendrickson Hawks. And, man, we want to talk about her. The senior libero for these Hendrickson Hawks just surpassed her 1,000th dig of her career. And what an achievement for that young lady. You see her in the screen there in the white jersey. I just talked to her dad and mom earlier, and just her dad just now, just making sure we're okay, highlighting her and putting her on the camera like that. But Jordan Flores, what an achievement at the end of that set. They held up balloons that said 1,000, her 1,000th career dig, and what an achievement. You talk about it, and what a libero she has been for the Hendrickson Hawks, and one of the big seniors on this team, and what a job. So congrats to Jordan Flores and the Flores family. What an achievement for Jordan here in her senior year, and a lot more digs to come for that young lady as the season is still young for this Hendrickson Hawk team in just their fourth match of district play. A lot more district play to come, and then the playoffs certainly for the Lady Hawks. And so congratulations, Jordan Flores and the Hendrickson Hawks, 1,000 career digs. What an achievement. You talk about it, Addie Guido had 1,000 career kills here in her junior year. We recognized that the other night. I got to talk to her before the Elgin game. We go to set number 3. Georgetown a 2-set lead, and Casanova will lead it off for the Lady Eagles again. Sends it across the way. Set up by Warren on the slide kill by Mia McCurley. Change it up a little bit. Went on that back slide attack there, and a nice kill for McCurley. And the side out back to Hendrickson, and they lead it by 1. Served by Warren. Ramirez up to Casanova. Set near side. Guido, the big swing off of Carowin, off the net. And that's going to keep it alive. The second touch off the net, and Wynn's going to send the free ball over. Ramirez up to the net. Casanova keeps it alive. Giuseppe the tip over, and the Hawks scramble for it. Flores with a second pass and the tip over. Guido up to Casanova. Set near side. Molly O'Shaughnessy. The swing dug up by Warren. Flores passes the far side to Utenham. Off the block and out. Off the Georgetown Eagles. Nice kill there for Utenham. Second kill of the set for the Lady Hawks, and they lead it 2-0. Back and forth scramble there. Nice play by both teams. And a good job to keep that one alive. The net, the banners up in the rafters saved that one. Off the attack by Guido, but Warren puts it into the net. Her third service error of the night. Only the 5th now of the set, or 5th of the match, first of the third set. And that gives Georgetown their first point here in set number 3 as Molly O'Shaughnessy back to serve, 1-2. Georgetown trails by 1. O'Shaughnessy's jump serve sent across. Flores up to Warren. Back row attack will be sent over. And Ramirez will play it up to Casanova. Set near side. McCauley's attack. Big there by Carowin. Warren quick set in the middle. McCurley has to send it over. Casanova keeps it alive. Hawks reset. Warren back set. Utenham swing into the block and down for the kill. Nice swing by Utenham. Third kill of the set for the Lady Hawks. They get the ball back at a 3-1 lead here in set number 3. Utenham will check out. Back on will be Christiana Reyes.
Serving for the Hawks, Christiana Reyes.
For the Hawks, leading it 3-1 here in set number 3. Reyes serves it across. Reagan Ramirez up to Casanova, set near side. McCauley swing, floats it nice and deep. Set across, Carowin's attack, long and out. Hitting error there by Carowin gives the point to Georgetown, 2-3. Georgetown trails by 1. Reagan Ramirez will drop back to serve. Sophia Giuseppe off to the back row. She comes off. Mackenzie Bernard on the front row, and Ramirez, the libero, serves it. Float serve nice and deep. Carowin pass back over the net. Molly O'Shaughnessy to Casanova. Set near side. McCauley swing. Dug up there. Overpass. Bernard will play it back over. And Flores unable to get to it. Mackenzie Bernard with the kill. That'll be Mackenzie's first kill of the night. A lot of blocks at the net by Mackenzie, but a big kill there. Ties it up at 3 apiece here in the third set. Ramirez will get the sign and serve it for Georgetown. Nice deep serve. Flores up to Warren. The jump set, back set. Swing by number 1. Eva Marie Thompson, the freshman, her first action. She gets a kill for the Hawks. First time we have seen her tonight on the floor. And Eva Marie Thompson gets the kill. Back to serve, Mia McCurley. For the Hawks, they lead it 4-3 here in set 3. The serve over. McCauley to Molly O'Shaughnessy. Back to McCauley near side. The cut shot. Carowin will play it up. Warren will back row attack it to McCurley. Off the block. Dug by Ramirez. Casanova back set to Guido. The tip over into the block. Carowin keeps it alive. Carr will get it back and hit it across off the block. Ramirez will play it up. Casanova set near side. McCauley. Her attack. Dug up there. by number 3, Reyes. Free ball sent over by Wynn, and Ramirez will set it up for Casanova. Back set, slide attack by Bernard, but a little bit wide, and Bernard can't get it across the net. And Coach Richardson tells him, calm down, calm down. Point to the Lady Hawks. They lead it by 2, 5-3 here in set number 3. McCurley serve, nice and deep. Ramirez up to Casanova. She'll set it to Guido. Her attack off the block, out of bounds. Kill for Addie Guido, her first of the third set, 8th of the night. Gives Georgetown the point on the side out. And Guido will drop back to serve, trailing 1, 4-5. Casanova out. Allison O'Shaughnessy back in on the front row to set for Georgetown as Guido gets assigned the jump serve from the junior. Off the tip of the net, played up. Flores will send the second ball. Far side to Cara Wynn. Off the block, Guido plays it up. Allison O'Shaughnessy near side to Sadie McCauley. And that's off the, that looked like a tip there at the net and no call. So it'll be long and out. The hitting error by the Eagles gives the ball back to the Hawks. 6-4, they lead by 2. Mia Perez back in, and number 1, Eva Marie Thompson checks out for the Hawks. Mia Perez to serve. Hawks lead it by 2, 6-4. Serve over, Guido up to Allison O'Shaughnessy, back row to Molly. The attack blocked at the net there by number 9, that's Cassie Rivera. So Rivera with the big block and the point for the Hendrickson Hawks, and they lead it by 3, 7-4. Perez set to serve again for the Hawks. Ramirez up to Allison O'Shaughnessy, set near side to Sadie McCauley. The roll shot, she reads it, a nice pancake by Cara Wynn, keeps it alive. Free ball sent over by Perez. Guido up to O'Shaughnessy, slide attack to Bernard, cross court shot wide and out. Hitting error by Bernard gives the point to Hawks of Hendrickson, and that'll draw a timeout from Coach Richardson. 8-4, Hendrickson leads it here in set number 3. Georgetown Lady Eagle Volleyball continues in a moment on SHN. Back here live, Georgetown High School. We're in set number 3. Hendrickson leads it 8-4. Georgetown leads it 2 sets to none. 25-19, 25-15. Georgetown took set 1 and 2 respectively. Coach Richardson takes her first time out here in set 3. Allison back row attack to Molly. Deep shot sent over, played up. Warren will quick set at the net. A tip over by Rivera. Threw things out of rhythm for the Lady Eagles. So unfortunately, you give Rivera a very ugly kill there on the tip over. As the set was kind of offline for Rivera, so she tipped it over, but caught Georgetown off balance. Guido gets the serve to Ramirez. Set to the near side. McCauley's tip over. Played up by Perez. Cara Wynn off the block, and it goes off the Eagles, out of bounds. Point to the Lady Hawks, and they lead it by 6. Their largest lead of the night at all. And now Mackenzie Bernard will check out. And the senior Megan Hall, the 6-foot senior middle blocker, will check on for the first time in the match. For Bernard on the front row for Georgetown. Perez serves again, 10-4. Deep serve. Ramirez ducks, thinks it's out. And it lands just inside the back line. A nice ace there for Perez. And the Hawks lead it by 7, and now 11-4 over your Eagles. Perez continues her serve. Ramirez up to Allison O'Shaughnessy, near side to McCauley. Her attack dug up by the Hawks. Set to the far side. A double called there on Morgan Warren. And that'll break the momentum of the Hawks on that call. On the double violation by Morgan Warren, the setter for Hendrickson. Point back to Georgetown, 5-11. They trail by 6 as Sadie McCauley drops back to serve. McCauley near side jump serve, sends it over deep to the far side. Up to Warren, quick set in the middle. The attack off the block, played up. Allison O'Shaughnessy sends it over, keeps it alive. And ball number 2 right there by Morgan Warren. Good read by the setter. She'll get credit for that kill there. Side out back to Hendrickson, and they lead it by 7 now, 12-5. Cara Wynn will drop back to serve. Utenham back on for the Lady Hawks. On the front row with Warren. And Cassie Rivera. Guido up to Allison O'Shaughnessy, near side to Molly. Her shot off the block, dug up by Flores. Near side, or far side to Utenham. Molly gets it, and a touch there. McCauley sends a free ball over. Gets scrambled there by Allison O'Shaughnessy to keep it alive. The big swing and a kill by Camilla Utenham. And the Hawks lead it by 8 now, 13-5. Momentum fully on the side of Hendrickson here in set number 3. Cara Wynn back to serve again for the Hawks. Into the net. That may be the break that you need right there. The second service error of the third set for the Hawks. And that'll send back Megan Hall to serve. Ramirez, the libero, checks out. Joseph back on the front row for the Eagles. 6-13. They trail by 7. Deep serve. Flores up to Warren at the net. Set the far side. Utenham off the block. Scramble at the net. Played at the net. Battle back and forth. The Hawks get it back. And now they'll set it up. Utenham another attack, but it's long and out. Hitting error by Camilla Utenham gives the point to Georgetown. And now starting to get this crowd back into it. 7-13. Georgetown trails by 6. Megan Hall will continue her serve. Hall serve, sent across near side. Cara Wynn scrambling for it is Rivera. And a free ball sent over. Joseph there. Allison O'Shaughnessy back to Joseph. Tip over. Read it. Kill. Joseph. Fourth of the night. First of set number 3 for Sophia Joseph on the kill. Nice read. Tips it over and finds the hole right by the 10-foot line. Georgetown cuts the lead back to 5 now. 8-13 here in the third set. Megan Hall, the 6-foot senior, continues her serve. Nice and deep. Cara Wynn up to Warren. The attack by Rivera, but she tries to cut it, but cuts it into the net. Hitting error on to Rivera. Point to the Lady Eagles. And 9-13, they cut it to 4, and that'll draw the first timeout of set number 3 by Coach Bailey. Quick timeout. Lady Eagle Volleyball continues in a moment. Out of the timeout, Georgetown leads or trails by 4. Here in set number 3, they have a 2-set lead over the Hendrickson Hawks. 25-19, they took set 1. 25-15, they took set 2. And now having to make a run to get back into set number 3. They've cut it to a 4-point deficit, 9-13. They trail as Megan Hall continues her serve for the Eagles. So Hall serves the near side. Cara Wynn. Warren back set. There's a double violation again. And you see it from Morgan Warren, a very athletic setter. At some of those sets when she's going away from the net past the 10-foot line to try to jump set and set behind her and back towards the net. The double violation called, and the Eagles get the point. Cut it to 3, 10-13. Hall serve back to Cara Wynn. Up to Warren. Flat-footed set. Next time to Utenham. Blocked at the net, played up by McCauley. Set near side, Molly O'Shaughnessy. She rolls it over. Cara Wynn up to the net. Warren will set far side, Utenham. Off the block and finds the net there. As the Lady Eagles kind of resting back on their heels there, as Utenham didn't swing as hard, and it came off that block and found the floor for the kill. Megan Hall, a nice run there to get the Eagles back into it. 14-10. Hendrickson leads it as Jordan Flores drops back to serve for the Hawks. Flores just hit the 1,000 dig mark in the second set. The senior libero for the Hawks. She's ready to serve, leading by 4. Her jump serve across the way. McCauley up to Allison O'Shaughnessy. Set near side, Molly. Cut shot all the way across. Utenham plays it up to Warren. Quick set at the net. The attack and the kill by Mia McCurley. 15-10. Hawks lead it by 5. 5-point lead for the Hawks here in the third set as they try to dig out of a 2-set-to-none deficit here in this match. Jordan Flores, the senior libero for the Hawks. Little delay there. Now the up ref whistles for the serve. Flores for a routine and ready to go. Serve underway. Guido up. Allison O'Shaughnessy near side to Molly. Cross-court attack. Dug up by Flores. Warren will back set to Cara Wynn. Her attack dug up by McCauley. O'Shaughnessy can't get to it. Kill for Cara Wynn and the Hawks. And they lead it by 6 again, 16-10. Flores gets the whistle and will serve again. Up by 6. Here in the third set. McCauley up to Allison O'Shaughnessy, back to Gisette. She'll tip it over, blocked at the net. Allison keeps it alive. Ramirez near side to Molly. Her attack dug up by Flores. Up to Warren, set far side, Utenham, and she'll get the kill off the Georgetown block. Kabia Utenham, a big swinger and a big kill there for Utenham, and the lead back to 7 for Hendrickson. 17-10. Flores gets the whistle to serve. Floater sent over, Guido to Allison. Back row, McCauley with a free ball sent over. Quick set at the net. Utenham's attack in the middle, dug up by McCauley. It's long and out. Nice swing there by Utenham. Got her on a run, and that'll get Coach Richardson to take her second time out of the set. 18-10, Hendrickson leads it here in set number 3. Quick timeout. Lady Eagle Volleyball will continue. Out of the timeout called by head coach Jenny Richardson. Georgetown's second timeout of the set. So they'll go the rest of the way with no timeouts, trailing by 8, 18-10. As Jordan Flores continues her serve here for Hendrickson. McCauley, kind of a miscommunication right there between McCauley and Guido. It'll go for an ace for Flores. And the Hawks lead up to 9 now, 19-10 here in set number 3. Little change up of defensive approach for the Lady Eagles as Flores readies again. Flores' jump serve far side across. Guido to Allison O'Shaughnessy. Back to Guido, back row attack. Big swing and a kill there as Cara Wynn and Flores collide. Kill for Guido. That's her second of the set. And hopefully breaks the run here. As Isa Casanova back in for Allison O'Shaughnessy on the back row. Casanova back to serve. Georgetown trails it by 8, 11-19. Isa will get the sign from Coach Richardson. The jump serve from the far side. Sent across. Cara Wynn up to Warren. Back set. Slide shot by McCurley. Dug at the net. Casanova will try to play it out of the net as the ball came off of the dig from McCauley into the net. Side out back to the Hendrickson Hawks, and they lead it by 9, 20-11. Morgan Warren back to serve. Back on is the freshman, Eva Marie Thompson. Morgan Warren back to serve. Floats one across. Molly O'Shaughnessy. Up to Casanova to Guido, left side, the attack, dug up by Flores. Warren will set far side, Utenham off the block and out, kill for Utenham. And the Hawks lead it by 10, 21-11. The Eagles cannot stop the attack of the Hawks here in set number 3. Trailing by 10 as Morgan Warren will take her time, getting back behind the service line. To serve again for Hendrickson. Near side, back row, jump serve, nice deep floater. Ramirez missed touch. McCauley to Guido, left side, cross court. Utenham can't get a good touch on it. Kill for Guido on the off-speed, flat-footed kill. breaks that momentum and gets the Eagles the ball back, trailing by 9, 12-21 as Molly O'Shaughnessy back to serve. O'Shaughnessy, the jump serve, floats it deep. Cara Wynn up to Warren, quick set at the net. McCurley into the block, dug up by Flores. Battle at the net, back and forth. At point, and a back row attack by Warren as she came up and did her jump set, sending it over the net. And that was a violation, gives the point to Georgetown. Lead cut to 8, 13-21. Molly O'Shaughnessy, another serve back. Flores up to Warren, quick back set. Utenham's big swing off of McCauley, out of bounds. Off of Molly, not McCauley, off of Molly O'Shaughnessy, out of bounds. And the side out back to the Hawks. They lead it by 9, 22-13. As Christiana Reyes comes in for Utenham. Reyes back to serve. Ramirez up to Casanova. Guido, the swing, the kill off the block of Cara Wynn and McCurley. Another kill for Guido, her 4th of the set. Gives the ball back to Georgetown. 14-22. They trail by 8 as Reagan Ramirez drops back to serve. Joseph off. Megan Hall back on the front row. Libero Ramirez to serve for Georgetown. Nice and deep, left side. Reyes up to Warren, quick set. McCurley kill in the middle. Nice time set and kill there for the Hawks. Side out back to the Hawks. They lead it by 9, 23-14. Nia McCurley will stay on and drop back to serve here. Jordan Flores, the libero, comes off. McCauley off. And Cameron Shelton on. The 5'9" senior outside hitter checks on for the Lady Eagles in the back row. Serve sent over. Reagan Ramirez up to Casanova. Back set to Guido, the big attack. Down the far sideline. Overpass. Played out into the net. Dug up there. And now here comes Cara Wynn. She'll hit into the block of Guido and Hall and get the kill. Nice kill there by Cara Wynn. And the Hawks lead it by 10 and are a set point away from taking set number 3. 24-14, Mia McCurley will serve for the Hawks to take set number 3. Flat-footed serve sent over. Molly up to Casanova, back set to Guido. The big swing is in. Reyes let it go over her head, and it was inside the back line by about 2 feet. Another kill for Guido, her 5th of the set. And the ball back over to the Lady Eagles, trailing by 9, 15-24. Addie Guido will need to go on a run here for the Eagles to stay in this set, 15-24. The Eagles need a nice run here to get back in it, keep it alive. Jump serve by Guido, just over the net. Cara Wynn, mistouch to Warren, and a scramble at the net. Thompson hits it into the block, played up by Allison O'Shaughnessy. Shelton can't get it back over, it was sent way outside. So the Hawks will take set number 3, 25-15. 2-1, Georgetown leads it in sets. We go to set number 4 after this break. Georgetown Lady Eagle Volleyball continues in a moment here on the SHN Network. in between sets number 3 and 4. Georgetown takes set number 1, 25-19. Georgetown takes set number 2, 25-15. Hendrickson responds with set number 3 win, 25-15. And we go to set number 4 between these two teams. My officially unofficial stats for the first 3 sets. Molly O'Shaughnessy with 4 kills, Sadie McCauley with 5, Sophia Gisette with 4, Mackenzie Bernard with 1, and Addie Guido with 12. And understand, I am not keeping perfect stats. These are my officially unofficial stats. But a good night for Addie Guido swinging, McCauley having some swings there. And so an opportunity here, Georgetown, to get back into this, kind of that momentum they were in set 1 and 2. As they are going to try to take this without making it go to set 5. They want to get this one in 4 sets if possible. On the floor for the Hawks to start out set number 4. On the front row is Morgan Warren, along with Camilla Utenham and Mia McCurley. On the back row, number 9, Cassie Rivera. Number 6, Mia Perez, and number 8, Cara Wynn. Now Perez will take a seat. It will be number 9, Cassie Rivera will take a seat, and Jordan Flores, the libero, on to open up the serving for the Hawks. For the Lady Eagles, we'll get their rotation here in just a moment. Flores started off the serve here, nice and deep. McCauley up to Casanova, and that'll be an ace for Jordan Flores to open up the set. Flores back to serve again, 1-0. Hendrickson leads it here in set number 4. Serve across, Reagan Ramirez up to Casanova. She'll pass it over, far side, Guido, big swing. Dug up by Flores, sounded like floor, but good dig. Utenham will send it across and out. The hitting error on to Utenham. Gives the ball back over to Georgetown, 1-1 the score here as Molly O'Shaughnessy will drop back the serve. Another, you see why Jordan Flores has 1,000 career digs. That was a beautiful dig there on that attack by Guido. Molly O'Shaughnessy drops a floating serve. Nice play there to keep it alive. Was Perez, free ball sent over. O'Shaughnessy to Casanova, back set Guido, the big swing off of Jordan Flores, and it's going to be back out of play. Kill by Addie Guido. Her first of the set, 13th of the night. And Georgetown leads it by 1, 2-1 here in set number 4. Molly O'Shaughnessy will continue her serve for the Lady Eagles. Nice floater played over. Perez up to Warren, near side, Utenham dug at the net. Ramirez back over the net. Hawks reset. Utenham's attack again off the block. Casanova will play it up. Ramirez back set to McCauley. Her flat-footed attack rolled over. Cara Wynn up to the net. McCurley's attack off the net. Kill for Mia McCurley. And the Hawks get the side out in the point, even it up 2-2. Eva Marie Thompson, the freshman, back onto the front row. Number 6, Mia Perez, off for the Hawks. Back to serve, Morgan Warren floats one nice and deep. Reagan Ramirez up to Casanova. Back set, Guido, the big swing into the block. Casanova will dig it up. Ramirez back to Guido, the big swing, and blocked again. Battle for it, and the Lady Eagles can't get it back up. Mia McCurley gets the block, and she's going to showboat about it there. Nothing to hide in her blocking of Guido 2 times in a row. And the Hawks take a 3-2 lead. Morgan Warren serve. She'll float it nice and deep. Molly O'Shaughnessy to Casanova. Back to Molly on the back row. The little floating back row attack. Win up to Warren. Quick set in the middle. Blocked at the net. Back over. McCurley keeps alive. Warren to the near side. Utenham off the block. Out of bounds. Point Hendrickson on that kill by Camilla Utenham. 4-2. Hendrickson leads it by 2. Morgan Warren to serve again. She'll float it across. Reagan Ramirez up to Casanova. Set far side. Sadie McCauley, her kill off the block of Thompson, down and good. That'll be Sadie McCauley's first kill of the set. Second for Georgetown, and they get the ball back and cut the lead to 1, 3-4. Joseph off on the back row. Mackenzie Bernard back onto the front row. Reagan Ramirez, the libero, to serve for Georgetown, down by 1. 3-4. Ramirez's jump serve. Nice tight one. Flores Can't get a good touch and play it up. So that'll be an ace for Reagan Ramirez, and the score is tied 4-4. Ramirez will get the sign from Coach Richardson and set to serve again for Georgetown. All square here in set number 4. The jump serve sent over. Flores up to Warren. Tight set. Utenham tips it over. Eagles reset. Casanova. Ramirez near side. Guido. She'll hit it off the block. Kara Wynn with the dig. Flores sets it up near side. It'll be a tip by Thompson off the block. McCauley plays it up. Casanova back set. Guido the swing off the block. Kara Wynn digs it up. Warren quick set at the net. McCurley with the kill. Nice play there by the Hawks. The kill for Warren. And the Hawks get the ball back in a 1-point lead. As number 3, Christiana Reyes checks in for Camilla Utenham. She'll drop back to serve. 5-4. Hendrickson leads it by 1. Here in set number 4. Reyes' serve across. Molly O'Shaughnessy up to Casanova. Sets it up. Guido will just tip it over. Thompson will play it, but a back row scramble. Warren will have to pass it up. Free ball sent over by Kara Wynn. Ramirez plays it up. Casanova quick set to Bernard in the middle. The attack dug up by Flores. Wynn will set it up. The tip over by McCauley, played by the Eagles. Ramirez near side to Guido. Her attack across court, dug up by Warren. Flores the second touch. Cara Wynn will tip it over. McCauley up to Casanova. Back set Guido, the big swing into the net and down. Kill for Guido. Second of the set for Addie. And the point to Georgetown. 5-5 the score as Guido will drop back to serve. Allison O'Shaughnessy checks in for Isa Casanova. On the front row to set as Guido drops back to serve, tied up at 5 apiece. Guido serve deep. Cara Wynn overpass at the net, up to play at Bernard, and dunks it back down. Nice kill for Mackenzie Bernard. Just her second of the night, but a big one there as the Eagles take the 6-5 lead. Cara Wynn with a nice serve receive, but it was an overpass at the net. Mackenzie Bernard dunks it back down in the open spot. And Guido serves again, gets the kind net, but it's out. She didn't. It'll be out. It went off of the net and just wide, so it'll be a service error for the Lady Eagles. Only the second of the night for Georgetown, 6 through 3 sets for the Lady Hawks. But that'll give it back to Hendrickson, and the score tied at 6 apiece as Mia McCurley drops back to serve. Flores off for the Hawks. Molly O'Shaughnessy up to Allison. Set far side. McCauley swing off the kill and off of Warren. Kill for Sadie McCauley, her second of the set, 12th of the match. And the Eagles get the ball back and will lead 7-6 as McCauley will drop back to serve for Georgetown. McCauley, Guido, Ramirez on the back row. Allison O'Shaughnessy, Molly O'Shaughnessy, and Mackenzie Bernard on the front row for the Lady Eagles. McCauley's jump serve across. Cara Wynn up to Warren. Quick set in the middle. The attack off of Guido. A nice swing there by number 9, Cassie Rivera. She'll get the kill for the Hawks. They'll get the ball back in a tie score, 7-7. Reagan Truitt will check in for the Eagles on the back row for Addie Guido. Truitt, the 5'8 senior defensive specialist, one of the captains, checks in for the first time in the match. And back to serve for the Lady Hawks. Serves it near side, and it's wide and out. A service error there by number 6, Mia Perez. 7th of the match for the Lady Hawks. Sophia Joseph back onto the front row. Mackenzie Bernard will drop back to serve as Reagan Ramirez will come off. While Mackenzie Bernard serves for the Eagles. They lead it 8-7 over the Hawks. Bernard's flat-footed serve across the way. Flores up to Warren. Back set. Cara Wynn's attack. Dug up by Bernard. Tied at the net, but it's over the net. But a net violation whistled on the Eagles. Allison O'Shaughnessy, as she went for a jump ball at the net. The ball didn't hit, and the Hawks weren't there. And O'Shaughnessy touched the net. So the point given over on the net violation to the Hawks, and that'll tie it back up at 8 apiece. Cara Wynn will drop back to serve. Camilla Utenham back on for the Hawks. Christiana Reyes checks out. Ramirez back on for the Lady Eagles as Bernard takes a seat. Wynn serve. Ramirez up to Allison O'Shaughnessy. Back row attack by McCauley. She'll tip it over, and what a kill there by McCauley as she went for the big attack and then just tips it over. Third kill for McCauley here in the set. That's her 13th of the night. And the Eagles get the point back on the side out. Isa Casanova back in for Allison O'Shaughnessy. Addie Guido back on the front row for Reagan Truitt. For the Lady Eagles, 9-8. Georgetown leads it here in set number 4. Casanova to serve. Her jump serve across the way. Played up to the net, tight play, and a scramble for it, but there's 4 touches. Nope, it'll keep it alive. It was touched at the net. Nice read there, and that's a dump by Casanova. Give her a kill. She loves to do that second touch play over. Coach Bailey's asking about playing the ball over the net. It was played at the net. It had broken the plane, and both officials say it had broken the plane. So the Eagles get the point. 10-8 as Casanova serves again. Cara Wynn up to Morgan. Warren's set to Utenham. Dug up by the Eagles. Back row attack by McCauley. Off the block and down. Kill Sadie McCauley. 4th of the set. 6 for the Lady Eagles, and that'll draw a timeout for the Hawks. 11-8, Georgetown leads it here in set number 4. Quick timeout. Lady Eagle volleyball will continue. Timeout by Coach Bailey of Hendrickson High School. The Eagles lead it by 3, and Casanova continues her serve for the Eagles. Off the hands of Perez, up Utenham into the Georgetown block and down for the kill. Big swing there by Camilla Utenham. Kill gives the ball back to the Hawks. They trail it by 2, 9-11. Cassie Rivera goes off for the Hawks. Flores will continue, or will serve here for Hendrickson. Molly O'Shaughnessy up to Casanova, set far side. Guido, the attack, dug up by Flores. Touch over by Perez. 3 ball sent over, Guido. Casanova back to Guido, the big swing into the block, and down for the kill, Addie Guido. Her 3rd kill of the set, 8 for the Eagles. Georgetown gets the ball back in a 3-point lead as Molly O'Shaughnessy will drop back to serve here in set number 4. 2-1 set lead for Georgetown. O'Shaughnessy's jump serve into the middle. Warren will set it near side. Utenham's attack, and it's off the block and down for the kill. Camilla Utenham stays hot. 6th kill of the set for the Hawks is Eva Marie Thompson, the freshman, back on for the Hawks. Nia Perez will step off. Morgan Warren back to serve for the Hawks, trailing by 2, 10-12. Here comes the high toss serve for Morgan Warren. She'll get it across. Reagan Ramirez up to Casanova. Far side McCauley off the block, dug up by Warren, or by Cara Wynn. And able to get it back over are the Hawks. Side out to Georgetown, 13-10. They lead it. Kind of the scramble at the net there. Now Reagan Ramirez will serve. Mackenzie Bernard back on. Deep serve. Utenham up to Warren. Quick set. But it's out of range of McCurley. Sadie McCauley with a kill. It broke the plane of the net. She dunked it right back down for the Lady Eagles. 14-10. Georgetown their largest lead here in set number 4. 14-10 as Reagan Ramirez serves again. Nice hard serve. Flores up to Warren. Back set. Could have been a double, not called, and that was a kill by Utenham. It finds the back line. Another kill for the Hawks, 7th of the set. Utenham will come off. Christiana Reyes will come on for the Hawks. They trail it 11-14. Reyes back to serve. Reyes serve. Molly O'Shaughnessy to Casanova. And now Reagan Ramirez keeps it alive. McCurley to Warren. Quick set to McCurley. Into the block down. Mackenzie Bernard. A big block on Mia McCurley. And the point to Georgetown to lead back to 4, 15-11. Allison O'Shaughnessy back onto the front row. Casanova out for the Lady Eagles. Addie Guido back to serve for Georgetown. Here in set number 4, 15-11. The serve from Guido. Flores to Warren, set near side. Cara Wynn, Ramirez, Guido, free ball by McCauley. Good save there by the Eagles. Set in the middle, Cara Wynn off the block and down for the kill. Good effort by the Lady Eagles, but a good kill there for Cara Wynn. And the Hawks get it back, trailing 12-15. Flores comes off. Cassie Rivera back on. Mia McCurley back to serve for the Hawks. Flat-footed serve from the middle of the back row. Ramirez up to Allison O'Shaughnessy. Back set to Guido. Dug up by McCurley. Warren will set it to the near side. Cara Wynn will have to free ball it over. Guido up to Allison to McCauley. Her roll shot. Thompson keeps it alive, and now Cara Wynn will swing and get it down for the kill. Looked like she was going to go for a free ball, and she kind of just ended up jumping and swinging real quick and got the kill. And here comes Reagan Truitt back in for Addie Guido on the back row for the Eagles. 13-15. Hendrickson trails by 2. Here in set number 4, Mia McCurley back to serve again. McCurley serve over. Molly O'Shaughnessy up to Allison. Set to the far side. McCauley kills. Sadie McCauley. 6 kills in the set, 16 on the night. Georgetown gets the ball back and the point. 16-13 lead for the Lady Eagles as Sadie McCauley will drop back to serve. Molly O'Shaughnessy, Mackenzie Bernard, Allison O'Shaughnessy on the front row for Georgetown. Reagan Truitt, Reagan Ramirez. And Sadie McCauley on the back row. Serve, Cara Wynn. Quick set in the middle. The kill there for Cassie Rivera on the quick middle set. Gives the point back to Hendrickson. They trail by 2. Back in is number 6, Mia Perez for Eva Marie Thompson. Perez's serve floated deep. Ramirez up to Allison O'Shaughnessy. Set far side Molly. The attack dug up by Flores. Warren will set near side. Cara Wynn off the block. McCauley up to Allison. Set in the middle. Bernard. Her tip over. Played up. Flores will set the second ball to Cara Wynn off the Georgetown block and down for the kill. Cara Wynn, another big swing. 11 kills for the Hawks here in the set. They've cut the lead to 1, 15-16. Mia Perez set to serve again for the for the Hendrickson Hawks, trailing by 1 here in set number 4. The serve sent over. Ramirez up to Allison O'Shaughnessy, far side to Molly. Down the far line, dug up by Perez. Warren near side to Cara Wynn. Roll shot blocked at the net. Flores gets the touch. Cara Wynn, the kill. A good block there, but Cara Wynn gets another opportunity and gets the kill. And it ties it up at 16 apiece, and that'll draw timeout number 1 by head coach Jenny Richardson here in set number 4. Quick timeout. Lady Eagle Volleyball continues. Out of the timeout. 16-16, all tied up here in set number 4. Georgetown a 2-1 set lead. The Hawks have the serve here in set number 4. Perez sends it over. Miscommunication there between O'Shaughnessy and Ramirez. That'll be an ace for the Hawks, and they get their first lead of set number 4 for a while. They had a lead early on. It's been a while now. They get the lead back. They've cut back this lead and taken it 17-16. Mia Perez to serve again. Floats it over. Molly O'Shaughnessy to Allison. Back to Molly, far side. Her attack, cross-court cut. Cara Wynn. Morgan back to Cara Wynn. Dug up by McCauley. Allison O'Shaughnessy to Molly, far side. Her attack off the block. And it'll find the floor. Kill for Molly O'Shaughnessy. Her first of the set, 5th of the night. And Georgetown gets the ball back and ties it back up 17-17. Sophia Joseph back on the front row. Mackenzie Bernard will drop back to serve as Reagan Ramirez, the libero, steps off the floor for Georgetown. Bernard serve, flat-footed, cross court. Perez to Warren. She tries to save it. But Christiana Reyes was not ready. So a nice ace there from Mackenzie Bernard. And Georgetown takes a lead back, 18-17. Mackenzie Bernard will get the sign from Coach Richardson. Flat-footed serve, near side, into the net. Service error, number 2 of the set. Number 3 of the night for the Lady Eagles. Ties it back up at 18 apiece. And the Hawks have the serve as Cara Wynn will drop back to serve for Hendrickson. Christiana Reyes leaves the floor. Camilla Utenham back on for the Hawks. Addie Guido back on for Reagan Truitt for the Georgetown Lady Eagles. Cara Wynn will get the signal. Middle of the back row. Serve put over. Sadie McCauley up to Allison O'Shaughnessy. Back row attack. Guido, big swing. Dug up, overpass at the net. Battle at the net. Gisette blocked at the net. Battle there. Tip back over. Hawks get it. Near side. Utenham's attack. Kill. Camilla Utenham, another kill. 13 in the set for the Hawks. They take the lead back, 19-18. Back and forth we go here in set number 4. Cara Wynn serves it over just off the net. And it threw off the timing there. Gisette couldn't make a reaction to it. Another ace for the Hawks, third of the set. And a 2-point lead, 20-18. Cara Wynn gets the sign, ready to serve again for the Hawks. Sends it over. McCauley up to Allison, back set to Guido, her attack. Flores can't get it under control. Kill Addie Guido, her 4th of the set, 12th of the set for the Lady Eagles. Georgetown cuts it back to a 1-point deficit. Allison O'Shaughnessy checks out. Issa Casanova back in on the back row to serve. 19-20, Georgetown trails by 1 here in set number 4. Issa gets the sign, ready to serve from the near side. Down the near line, Flores. Warren will set it. Utenham's attack and the kill. Camilla Utenham gotten hot here in sets 3 and 4. Big swing for the Hawks. They have 14 kills in the set. Lead it by 2, 21-19 as Jordan Flores, the libero, back to serve for Hendrickson. Serves it over. Ramirez up to Casanova. Set to the far side. Guido's attack. Blocked, but out of bounds. It's overruled. The Hendrickson line judge called it in. It was out by at least 2 ball lengths. The up official and the down ref overrule it. Another kill for Guido, her 5th of the set, 17th of the night. And Georgetown gets the ball back, trailing 20-21. Molly O'Shaughnessy serves it over. Perez up to Warren, near side to Utenham, off the block, out of bounds. Not off the block, off the net. It ran the tape and shot out of bounds. Good job there by the Lady Eagles to get out of the way. Hitting error by Utenham, and the Eagles lead it, or tie it up, 21-21. Molly O'Shaughnessy to serve again. Jump serve, floated over near sideline. Perez up to Warren. She's going to go back row to Cara Wynn, the roll shot. Casanova reads it. Reagan Ramirez near side. Guido, the attack, the kill. Addie Guido. Another kill for the big junior. 6th of the set, 18th of the night. The Lady Eagles take the lead, 22-21. And Coach Bailey will take her last time out for the Hawks here in the 4th set. Quick timeout. Lady Eagle Volleyball will continue in a moment. The timeout called by Pflugerville head coach, Hendrickson's head coach, Patricia Bailey. 22-21, Georgetown leads it by 1 as Molly O'Shaughnessy continues her serve. The jump serve floated over deep and in the middle, off of Cara Wynn, out of play. Ace for Molly O'Shaughnessy, and the Lady Eagles 2 points away from a match win. 23-21, Georgetown leads it. Molly O'Shaughnessy set to serve again. Near side jump serve, floated over. Cara Wynn up to Warren. She'll go near side to Utenham. Off the block, Casanova. Ramirez set near our far side. McCauley off the block. Ramirez gets it. Giselle passes it over. Warren will reset it up. Flores near side to Utenham. The big swing, blocked at the net. Hawks reset. Warren dumps it over, but read by Ramirez. Utenham overpass, kills it back down. Some discussion at the net with the uprep, but it's called a point for Hendrickson. They'll get it back and trail by 1, 23-22. Back to serve, Morgan Warren. It'll be the high toss jump serve for Morgan Warren. Nope, she's going low toss. She'll float one over. Ramirez up to Casanova, set near far side. McCauley blocked. Warren plays it up. Near side to Utenham. Her swing, hitting error, Utenham. First time she's had a hitting error here in this set in a while. That one is about 20 feet out. That big hitting mistake gives the set point and match point to the Georgetown Eagles. 24-22. Reagan Ramirez will serve. Hits it deep. Flores up to Warren. Set near side. Eva Marie Thompson. Ramirez with the dig. Casanova back set. Guido attack. Kill. Way! Georgetown wins it. 25-22. They take a 3-1 victory over the Hendrickson Hawk on an Addie Guido kill to end it here at Georgetown High School. Guido finishes unofficially with 7 kills in the set, 19 on the night, and the Lady Eagles win it 3-1 over the Hendrickson Hawks. 22-14 go the Lady Eagles. 21-6 go the Lady Hawks. Georgetown atop the standings of District 23 at 4-0. Wait to hear what Eastview does tonight at with Pflugerville. They could stay tied at number 1 seed. And then it could come down to next Tuesday where they play undefeated against each other. But we'll watch that as things go on through the weekend. Georgetown Lady Eagles victorious over the Hendrickson Hawks 3-1 here tonight at Georgetown High School. We'll take a timeout. When we come back, we'll bring a player of the game over and have a quick talk here on the SHN Sports Network. Back here live, Georgetown High School. The Georgetown Lady Eagles beat the Hendrickson Hawks 3-1. And I get 2 stars of the game. Coach picked them out, Reagan Ramirez, Molly O'Shaughnessy, and what a night. One of the Sun City boosters said Reagan spent most of the game on her stomach. A lot of great digs out there tonight, laying out when you had to. Talk about a big win like this over an undefeated Hendrickson Hawk team in district. You guys now kind of separate yourselves a little bit, getting that head-to-head win.
I just feel like last year they had like the district title, so we've been like really like ready to play them ever since. And I think we came up and like showed them that we were ready, and we are not the same team as last year.
Coach was talking about it before the match that this is her Christmas. Is looking forward to this day right here at Revenge to try to get this back for you guys. How motivated were you guys coming into this set ready to go against Hendrickson?
I think we were really we worked really hard over the summer, and we always are doing hard drills in practice, and everyone's always getting dead. And I think we just were ready to win.
I'm going to bring Molly in here now. Molly had a great night, several kills on the night. Molly, you and your sister, it's fun. It gets me tongue-tied trying to say O'Shaughnessy, so I just go back and forth. Molly and Allison, talk about a win like this tonight. You guys have been locked in since district started. 2 big sets before district against 6A opponents. You guys win, and now on a run, 6 wins in a row. How exciting and how locked in are you guys?
We're really locked in. We've been waiting for this specific game for since last offseason. Every workout we did was for this game, and we've just been talking about it, and we always were it's so far away, but it came, and we were really ready.
So now Friday night you guys have a match, but then next week everyone wants to avoid talking about it. We in the media love to talk about it. The crosstown rivalry. Y'all get to go play Eastview, set match number 1 over at Eastview next week. How do you guys stay focused through Friday, knowing it could be an undefeated match between you 2 teams to take first place by yourselves next week? How do you stay focused Friday night and not let yourselves get ahead?
I think we just need to stay really focused and practice, and we know we can do it if we try our best. So we just need to stay locked in whenever we go. Reagan,
any shout-outs before I let you go?
I like to give a shout-out to Addie Guido because she was always ready to score when we needed it, and if they had a run going, she was always ready to put a ball down.
Molly?
Yeah. I want to shout out Reagan because just going for everything, getting everything up when no one's expecting it, and our whole team, just the vibe was good every time out. Everyone was just lifting each other up, and that's how we pulled out that end.
Congratulations, ladies. Thanks for joining us. The Lady Eagles victorious over the Hendrickson Hawks 3-1 here at home tonight. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, maybe going to get a special visit. I'm going to try to visit with libero Jordan Flores of Pflugerville, Hendrickson High School, to talk about her career achievement of 1,000 digs. Quick timeout. If not, we'll sign off in a minute. You're listening to Lady Eagle Volleyball on the SHN Network. Screw this out. Back live here at Georgetown High School, and a special treat tonight, an interview with the cross team, the Hendrickson Hawks. But what an opportunity. Jordan Flores joins us, the senior libero for the Hendrickson Hawks. Jordan, an achievement that not many people achieve, 1,000 digs. Yeah. Talk to us about that. We don't know much about you, but we know you are an awesome libero. You did a great job tonight keeping your team in this. What a battle back and forth. Talk about this, 1,000 digs in your career. How exciting and how big of an achievement is that for you?
I've been waiting for this forever. I've been watching my digs. I'm okay, how many can I get this game to reach this goal? And I'm proud of myself because this is big. How many people do this in their high school careers? So I'm really excited, and thank you to everybody who came out here. And Georgetown was great, but it was so exciting to finally get that.
An achievement like that you work your whole career for. This team, a lot of seniors on it. You guys have a lot of experience on this team. How big is it for you now? Is that pressure off, and now it's just, hey, lock back in, get back on the winning ways? How do you get past this big moment in your career?
No, I'm trying to reach for as much as I can go. I mean, I've gotten 34 against Dripping Springs, so I'm trying to surpass that as much as I can.
How do you guys stay locked in now? It's a tough loss tonight. This is a battle of what I think everyone says is the two best teams in this district. A tough loss for you guys tonight, knowing you get Georgetown back at Hendrickson later in the season. How do you guys get locked back in to go Friday night and keep on the winning ways that you guys have been on? A 21-6 record is nothing to be ashamed of.
Right. I think us being together as a team, like the whole time, throughout the whole day, we had to take as much time together as we can, and we can't give this up again. Yeah, our locker time has to be strong. I think home team at home court advantage, so we'll see how this goes next time.
Jordan Flores, congratulations, 1,000 career digs for the senior libero from Hendrickson High School. We have to highlight it. We love to contact and show these senior athletes and these athletes, student athletes, but what a job by Jordan Flores. And so we bring you her tonight. But the Georgetown Eagles take the cake tonight. 3-1 win over the Hendrickson Hawks. They stay undefeated, 4-0 in district play. Next up, Friday night, they'll have a match at home. But then next week, join us, the crosstown rivalry over at Eastview to take on the Patriots. Thanks for joining us tonight. Enjoy your night. Tomorrow night, Mesquite Creek Outfitters, come join us. The Eagle Nation Football Coaches Show with Coach Chuck Griffin. We'll be live there at 6 p.m. If not, here on the SHN Sports Network, all brought to you by First Responder Broadcasting. Thanks for joining us. Have a good night. Remember, it doesn't cost you a dime to be kind. Good night, everybody.